Okay, in this video, we're going to look at the use of the pages shelf. Now I've made a simple graph which is showing on the y-axis female life expectancy and on the x-axis gross domestic product. Now I've got some other things here in that, for instance, I've got different years. So this is all China. And you see that I'm representing China and the United States multiple times. All right. Now, this is a very similar graph to one that we see in a Hans Rosling video that you may have seen. And what we're going to use the pages shelf is to say, well, rather than showing every year all at the same time, we want you to show 1 year as a page, and then the next year as a page, and then the next year is a page. And when we do that, we do what Tableau needs to do in order to create animation. And so I'm going to take the year dimension and throw it onto pages, and you're going to see that a whole bunch of the dots disappear. Because note over here, I've placed the year of year in pages, and we can see that we have pages for the years 2000 through 2012. Now I'm going to throw region onto color just so we can kind of differentiate these. We can see that we've got Europe and we've got the Americas up here, and then we've got most of Africa down here on the lower life expectancy and the lower GDP. Now I can hit play at this point. And we can just watch the pages go by, and you can see that it says year 2000, right? So, and I shouldn't call it sheet 2, but for these videos, I haven't done a huge amount of, detail to these. But in real life, we wouldn't call this sheet 2. All right, but I'm going to hit play, and I can do slow, medium, fast. For now, I'm going to switch it to fast and hit play, and you can see these things jump around, and that's great. But it's really hard to understand each of the pages. Even if we make it medium, we can't really keep track of what's going on with anything more than maybe one country at a time. We can't look at 3 or 4 and see how they're changing over time. So we can select the show history function, and we can see that we can say which marks do you want to show history for, and we're going to choose all. And we can show the marks or trails or both. Well, let's see what it looks like when we do the marks. I'm going to use all because I want to watch the trails for all of the countries. And I am going to hit play. You can see now there is a lighter mark behind each one of the marks as we move through the pages. If we were to show the trails, it would look like that, or we could even show both the marks and the trails. It's easier to see things with the trails. It's maybe a little bit nicer to see it with the marks, and you can do both. This is really a question of choice, or of what you're really trying to emphasize. Whether you're trying to emphasize the fact that some of the lines are going back and forth, or if you're just really trying to show like the general movement, right? And it seems that even some of these African countries are starting to move with GDP, and they're moving up, right? South Africa is moving up, Nigeria is moving up, and you can click on any one of the points and you can have it just highlight all the years for that one. All right. So the marks card's really powerful. The marks card's what we use to create animation in Tableau. We'll do it again on several assignments and different projects that we're going to be working on. But I just wanted you to be aware of what the pages shelf does, and some of the different features of it. But we'll look at it in more depth later.